Hi, I'm Janine Friedman. I coach executives to work smarter and lead better. Did you know that command and control leadership no longer works in today's workplace? That style of leadership is based on strict authority, and people use that authority to command and control their employees. And if employees do not respond to the commands, discipline is applied. This style of leadership is based on the style of leadership that works in the military and had a lot of success during the manufacturing period. This is because during that time there was a large skill gap between a manager and the employees he or she oversaw. In today's knowledge economy, that skill gap no longer exists, and this type of leadership can actually backfire. The problem is, if you work for a small or even a mid-sized company, you probably haven't been given any coaching or training on leadership skills. So the way that leadership is learned is through observation or role modeling. So outdated leadership styles are passed down through this method. What's important to know is that this kind of leadership does leave employees feeling disrespected and undervalued, and it ends up that they start resenting the leader and the organization. So if you're losing the war for talent, it could be because you need to shift your leadership style away from command and control or authoritative leadership. I've seen in organizations that have that type of leadership have higher levels of turnover and much lower levels of employee engagement and commitment, as well as reduced levels of creativity, teamwork, and productivity. As a result, that impacts the bottom line in a negative way. Another reason this authoritative style of leadership doesn't work right now has to do with the employees on your team. Did you know that millennials, those born between 1981 and 1996, are the largest demographic in the workplace today, and that they're predicted to make up 50% of the workforce population in just 2 years and 75% of the workforce population by the year 2030. Millennials do not respond well to command and control leadership. And if you know me, you know that I love to talk about millennials. I love working with millennials. And as a result, I am putting together a separate video to talk about all of the political, social, and economic factors that impact the way that millennials were brought up, which ultimately impacts the way that they want to be led. So please check that out in the next few months. So the style of leadership that works in today's workplace is a coaching and collaborative style of leadership. To help you grow in this area, I am doing a video on the 5 practices of exemplary leadership. I believe that leadership can be learned, and I look forward to sharing with you tools on how you can leave the command and control leadership style behind. So, in the meantime, I'd ask that you think of one thing you can do to give your employees more autonomy. And if you like, you can leave your thoughts or ideas on the comments section below this video. Thank you, and remember, leadership is a choice.